pushback, but I left, and that decision changed everything. In my last video, I told you how I had to rebudget my entire life for the car note. But let me tell you what actually happened at the dealership, because it's not as straightforward as you would expect. I went to the dealership just to look at a car, and somehow I ended up in the finance office looking at a $900 payment. And the crazy part is I had done some research. I knew what I could afford and I had a number in mind, but I really liked the car, so I just told myself, let me just go in and see the numbers. But because I didn't plan on buying that day, I wasn't fully prepared and I could feel it. They were more prepared than I was. And that's how I ended up in the perfect situation for them to close the deal and for me to get the short end of the stick. I sit down with the finance guy, well-dressed, nicely set up office. The environment feels calm. He even had nice room spray in the office for the aura. Then he shows me the screen. He starts moving quickly, pointing at numbers, walking me through everything. And then boom, I see $900 a month. That's when I knew I needed to slow down because I had already done the math. With my down payment and a reasonable interest rate, I should have been in somewhere in the 500s range. He sees my expression. He's like, hold on. Let's see if we can run your credit and get it lower. He runs the credit and takes it down to 700s something. But then it's very clear to me, I have been out of this car negotiation game for quite some time. I am really going to have to advocate for myself. I started to feel the pressure, so I said, excuse me, I need to step away. And I go to the restroom. And I am literally on my phone, Googling their interest rates specials. And it's taken a considerable amount of time because, of course, the service was bad. But I finally confirmed the special rate and come back. Only when I come back, there's a big energy shift because I'm more aware, I'm more empowered. He makes a joke like, who'd you call in the restroom? I didn't call anyone, but I did see that they had a special rate of 4.9% that my credit score would qualify for. Yet this finance guy had me at a rate in the 7s before I stepped away. Now that I'm back, I take a look at the screen and he conveniently has me at a 4.9% rate. But now there's a $4,000 extended warranty added on. And even though I felt more empowered, I still wasn't in the best position. So I said, let's finish this tomorrow. There was some pushback, but I left, and that decision changed everything. The next day, I did what I should have done from the beginning. I went on TrueCar, and I found the same exact car for $4,000 less. Same car, same dealership, just a better price. So now I'm walking back in with a better price and a better understanding. And I also checked with my bank and got an even better interest rate. So at that point, between the price and the interest rate, I already knew I was saving a significant amount. And more importantly, I understood exactly what I was walking back into. I walked back to the finance room confidently, and they felt the shift. I'm not trying to figure things out anymore. I understand what I'm looking at, and I know what works for me. At that point, it wasn't about reacting. It was about making decisions. And I think the best thing I took away from that experience is you don't have to make a decision in the moment just because they're ready for you to. You can pause, you can step away, you can get more information. And that's what allowed me to walk away with a deal I actually feel good about. And once I really understood everything that was presented to me, that's when I became a lot more intentional about what I said yes to and what I didn't. And that part alone saved me thousands. So in my next video, I'm going to break down exactly what I agreed to, what I declined, and why. Because that's where things really matter.